Thank you to Marcus British for being a Patreon member. Do that slow motion walk right there. That is nice. The texture pack we're reviewing in today's video is the Perfect Modern HD X32/X64 texture pack by the Craft Stars. It's currently rated 4.2 stars out of 5 stars from 44 reviews, and it currently costs 830 mine tokens, which is the equivalent of £3.99 in my local currency. It says modern textures with stunning HD details that transform your world today. Perfect for modern furniture and city building, realistic sky and lifelike clouds, supports 64x and 32x, vanilla friendly, custom UI, modern HD mobs, improved tools, weapons and items, many new block variants, realistic tree animations. The builds in the screenshots are not included in the offer. Let's get this texture pack reviewed. Welcome back to the home of the texture pack review. I am your host, the Dazman, and we are in a brand new creative world for the Perfect Modern HD 6432X texture pack. What a mouthful that is. Before we begin, please do consider leaving a like on the video if you enjoyed this look at this texture pack. Drop a comment down below with any opinions, any ideas, feedback or clarifications, or even if you want to challenge my view, drop a comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Those are just three very simple, very free ways that you can help support the channel and help the channel grow. If you'd like to help the channel more directly in creating these videos, then please do consider becoming a channel member or a Patreon member. We offer 2 tiers of channel membership and 1 tier of Patreon membership. Absolutely no pressure if you don't want to or if you can't, but it's always worth mentioning. And with that being said, we're going to jump straight in to the GUI and a little bit of a background. So on the screen right now, you should be able to see all of the settings and GUIs and menus and stuff. And just so you know, first of all, modern kind of sits in the same boat as realism for me. I really don't normally care for it. It's a bit basic, it's a little bit uninspiring for me, but I'm going to try and stay unbiased and give this a fair shake, and hopefully we'll get a good texture pack at the end. If there's anything I say that you guys are like, no, that's the whole point, please do let me know down in the comments. I'm all about learning and being corrected here, so hopefully that'll be cool. And one cool thing that I saw as well is that this perfect modern texture pack, is basically built in with its own dark mode UI. So as you can see, we've got the dark menus, we've got the dark hotbar, we've got the dark settings. It's all really cool. I like having dark mode built in. It's not toggleable as far as I know, but it's nice to have it there. So with that said, let's go and have a little look down here at the water. And we've got, I mean, it's quite a noisy texture in terms of how much is going. Maybe noisy is the wrong word. Maybe busy is more correct. Got the animation there. Looks all right. It's a good color though. I like the color of the water. And then you've got the grass and the dirt. So we're obviously in a savanna biome. And we've got immediately, I can see, got variation, whether it be dirt variation here on the sides where there's some have stones on what looks like worms and some don't. And then also you've got the grass block here as well, which doesn't look to be texture varianted on the side but is varianted on the top. You can see you either get plain leaves or you get different types of flowers and stones on there. That's super cool. I absolutely love variation. I'll try to find a plains biome so we can see what plains grass looks like as well. But before then, we've got cows, sheep and pigs here, and they are looking very, I want to say sharp, but I have a feeling the closer we get they might get a little bit blurry. So let's see this pig first of all. Oh wow, okay. You know what, other than the fact that the nose is pink and the rest of the body is brown, I like that pig. And we've got variations. That was one of the things I wanted to check. So this says many new block variants in the description. It doesn't mention mob variants, which is like, why wouldn't you shout about that? But it's very cool. They're called modern HD mobs apparently. They can feel a little bit janky, a little bit like, ooh, what the hell, but you know what, I like them for the pack. Early days, but I actually do kind of like them. They definitely are jarring and definitely are a little bit of a difference if you're into vanilla mobs. There's definitely a step here. I just would change his nose, but other than that, the colorizing, the detailing, I like that. But we've got the sheep here. Okay, I don't hate that at all. I do not hate that at all. Obviously, you'll have sheep variations because of the different colors, so we'll spam these down just to see if we... And then also we're going to give it a shear. Okay, so you get a fully naked sheep underneath. What happens when we shear a different colored one? Same thing. Okay, so there's no hint of the color staying on the body. Obviously, you've got the legs and the arms, which are correct to the colors, but there's no like leftover wool on the body. That's fine. Works fine for me. I like this. This is all very, very good so far. Do we have a cow or a chicken? We got a chicken over here, so we can go and have a look at this guy. How you doing? Wow, he's got a big beak. Compared, is this a baby chicken or is that, no, okay, that was a baby chicken. That's cool. So he grows into his beak as he grows up. Not a bad texture at all. Variation on the chickens as well. How many different variations do we got? I see 3. 3 might be about right. Maybe a 4th hidden in there somewhere. I'm not sure. But yeah, no, I love the variations. The variations are really nice. These are cool, you know. Again, it's a little bit jarring from a vanilla aspect, but I'm not going to hold that against it. You're going for a texture pack. You want it to be different, right? So that works for me. Where's that cow? Unbeknownst to me, the cow was straight in front. So let's go. Now, I love the color of this guy. The black and the white, really looking like a daisy cow, looking nice. Bright pink nose on this guy too. I just wish they would make the face a bit more 3D. We do have variation on the cow. Being 3 different designs on the cow, that's cool. So you got the black and the white, then you got the white and the black, or you've got the pink, or would you say that's brown and beige? Don't know. Like, look, it's such a weird thing, right? And I really shouldn't circle in on this, but they've added the 3D nature to the udders, right? So you can see the udders stick out underneath, which is hella weird. Okay, completely weird. Why can't you give me a button nose as well? That would, you know, just push out the nose a little bit. That's probably a pet peeve for me there, to be honest with you. But yeah, these are really, really nice mobs. I like them. I'm not completely taken away by the eyes. I'm not completely taken away by the designs. They fit really nice. I love the variations. We've got a creeper there already. That was a little bit early. What about horses? Let's have a little look at the horses as well and just see how these go. But I'm actually feeling quite positive about this to begin with. There are some nice changes. It's not terrible. It doesn't look low effort. It doesn't look lazy. Few different horses fit in the kind of overall theme of the world. No real like changing or reinventing the wheel in terms of what a horse looks like, but they look perfectly passable. They're fine. Yeah, I don't hate those. Skeleton horse. That's a little baby one. There we go. Got this guy here. A little bit too straight in terms of the rib cage maybe, but I'm picking fault here, to be honest. Nothing wrong at all, which looks absolutely fine. And there's some lovely detailing on here as well, which is nice. Not so much in terms of variations on the skeleton and the zombie horses, but you know what, I like it. This is a good start so far. I'm going to go and try and find a plains biome and hopefully find a village there so we can compare the grass, or at least just see the difference in the grass. So let's head in that direction. Alright, so we're going to fly over the plains biome now towards this village. And yeah, the green looks awesome. I like the green. I like the grass that we've got here. So obviously you had the savanna, which was a little bit more pale and yellow. And now we've got the standard grass. It's obviously going to be the same textures, just different colored grass, which is fine by me. Loving the variation, making the world just feel a little bit different and give your eyes something to look at. So we head over here. Hey, that's not a bad path block, you know. Kind of cobbly nature of it. I like that. That's actually really cool. Can't necessarily see if there's variation here because there's just a lot to look at. One thing I will say though, and it's one thing Minecraft does really, really well in general, is their textures link up so they flow quite cover. These you can see here on the side, and this is a nitpick, I've just noticed it now, like they cut off halfway through, which is a little bit weird, and it's something that you don't appreciate unless you have it, I guess, or you don't notice unless you don't have it. We just pop around here, just have a go, see what's going on. So immediately I've seen with the villagers we've got diversity. Oh, you're looking smart. Hello. Nice little satchel on your belt there too. Loving the glasses. Let's pop out a few extra villagers here. Yeah, see, definitely got the diversity. They haven't tried to make it realistic, and that's awesome. It works. You get like a cartoony, natured face going on here. This guy does not want to be on camera. Hello, hi, excuse me. Hey, yeah, thank you. Get kind of like a cartoony, natured face and body and design, and it works. It's just nice. The cobblestone looking good. Not exactly seeing massive elements of modern. Not really, but then I'm not really sure what modern even means. So, I mean, I like the logs. I like, oh, that looks nice. Is this variation on oak planks? When do you get variation on oak planks? Hold on. Hold on. How far do we have to go to get this variation to pop out? Dude, we've got multiple different variations on oak planks. How does that happen? That's nice. That deserves to be applauded. I can't get the plank one though. For some reason, the plank one doesn't want to pop up. How do you get the plank one to come up? Not know. Ah, there we go. There's one. There's one. So yeah, we've got at least 3 different designs of oak planks here. I like that. Wasn't expecting that at all. I've ruined this build now. Sorry, guys. That's really nice. Really in this build here. Glass looking seamless too. Okay. Props. We'll see doors later. What's this? White terracotta. All right. Yeah, you know what? I like it. I like it. It's a step up from vanilla ever so slightly. Oh, that's nice. That is ice cold right there. And he's walking super slow. That's cool. You do that slow man walk right there. I see you. I see you. Why are you in the way? Can you get out of the way? This isn't your time, mate. Excuse me. We looked at you already. Do that slow motion walk right there. That is nice. As the villagers come around to gossip about how nice the iron golem looks. I like that. Yeah, guys, I'm feeling positive about this. You know, this might convert me towards what modern texture packs should look like. I do really like it. Let's turn it to nighttime and let's have a look at hostile mobs. Alright, so nighttime has fallen now, and I have to be honest with you, it's not as dark as I expected, and I think that's to do with how bright the sky is. The sky is very bright. As it just gets darker as you go further up, but the clouds are really, really bright. We've got the moon over here as well. That moon, I like that moon. That's a nice moon. I do like that. But yeah, it doesn't feel too dark. Still keeps that Minecraft feeling though, which is good. Took a night vision potion anyway. Oh, hello. We got different color creeper here. We've got a zombie as well. Hang on a second. Let's see. So the creeper's got that casual creeper face. We've got yellow, green. Is there a blue? There's an ice white. I like that ice white one, you know. No blue one though. Spider too. Hello. Oh wow, there's a ton of stuff here. I love the variation. Variation for me is a Minecraft changer. Looks like there's only 2 different. No, there is 3 different spiders. Those are different. It's amazing. Like, it does perfect. Look at the animation on this guy. Look at his arms walking. Zombies don't walk like that normally, do they? I love it. I love it. They seem to have gone for like a standard-esque, ice-cold-esque. You know what I didn't do? I didn't check if there was iron golem variants. I'm going to do that now because that was quite an icy iron golem. This might be pointless, but I'm going to check because you never know. So let's see. We've got the iron golem. There are, I had a feeling. I had a feeling. So they seem to have standard, as we're watching a massacre now. Standard, how it normally looks. Then you've got like a yellowy one, like with the creeper. And then you've got like an icy one as well. That's so good. I like that. I really do like it. And I really do like the hostile mobs as well. Those guys are going ham. Yeah, I love this. This is ticking so many boxes. You can see creative energy. You can see it is vanilla friendly and vanilla inspired. It's got the variations that I like. And it's not lazy. I'm really liking this pack. And I didn't think I would. Let's go and see what an ocean monument looks like. Alright, so we're hovering up over the ocean monument now. Remember, we do still have a night vision potion on, so not really going to see much from up here. Let's head underwater. And I was doing a little look, And to be honest with you, I'm not surprised this is good, because the craft stars, other than one stinker texture pack in modern HD, no, realism HD, I think it was, which was definitely a stinker. I don't even think I reviewed it, but I could tell it was going to be a stinker beforehand. They did towers and dungeons add-on. They've done craftable bases add-on. They're very well respected now. I feel like they're very, very good. And I think take that one stinker away, they do have some good quality. I really like these prismarine. Unique. It's not a texture that I see in every texture pack, so it's nice. Prismarine looks alright as well. Looks like it's got subtle color change going on too. And this kind of is what I expected from modern realism. Not modern realism. I've got realism on the brain. From what I think of a modern texture pack, it's sleek, it's clean, it's sharp. It does look very, very nice. Yeah, it fits in really, really well. If we come up here for the sea lantern, kind of a subtle pulsing animation, but again, look, the frame doesn't take up too much. It does look clean. That is nice. Let's carry on underwater and let's just see what we got going on here. Need to fix my controller. There we go. So we've got the Elder Guardian here. Now, are there going to be variations of an Elder Guardian? Would you have variations of an Elder Guardian? I mean, you wouldn't have variations of a Wither or an Ender Dragon, would you? So no, wouldn't. Okay. It's very simple and like simplistic, but yet it fits. It does fit. Again, it's got that jarring effect, which we didn't actually notice too much from hostile mobs, but we saw in villagers. There's a bit of a jarring effect from how different it is to vanilla. But I like the colors. That's nice. Let's see the drowned here. Do we have variation on the drowned? Got me checking everything with variations now. Doesn't seem to look like it, which is a shame. They feel a bit basic. Definitely a cousin to a zombie. I would have preferred a bit of variation there. Maybe I just got unlucky, but we spawned in quite a lot and it didn't look like there was. And then last but not least, we've got the Guardians, which usually just smaller Elder Guardians really. But it's a nice green. Loving the orange. Yeah, it works. It's a very clean and sharp texture pack. I hope you guys agree. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know down in the comments. But I am very positive about this. It's not a 10 out of 10. Not a 10 out of 10. I don't think it's possible for any texture pack to really be a 10 out of 10. But currently, I think it's sitting somewhere between middle 8 to low 9 at the moment. And I hope it can keep up the momentum. Let's go and find a trial chamber. And let's see what Copper and Breeze and Tough look like. Right then, so we're inside a trial chamber, and again, we got more of that clean, glaring style, you know, with the light effect coming off of the copper with the orange and the green. The shine is basically what I mean there. And then we've got tough, so we've got tough bricks, kind of planky in how it looks. Then you've got the chiseled tough bricks, looking very sharp right there. Definitely kind of a HD design. What's this? White stained glass? Okay, well, we'll see that more when we get to the armory. I was just wondering why it was horizontal panes. But it looks clean. It looks sharp. Is it Minecraft? Who cares at this point? It just looks sharp. What's that? Podzol. Okay, why not? Bone block. Why not? Spawning boxes. Sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing nothing that I don't like at the moment. And then we've got the breeze here too. Now, do we get variation of breezing? Oh. So how have they decided? Have they just gone for like the popular ones? That would be a nitpick and a disappointment, that there was no variation to Drowned, no variation to Guardians, no variations to Breezes. Not necessarily Elder Guardian, I can accept that completely. But I feel like if you're going to do it for all of them. Especially when you've committed to like 3 or 4 variants for all of the passive mobs and the hostile mobs that we've seen already. Really throw it out there. But that, like I say, is a nitpick on my behalf. It's probably like the smallest negative so far. I do really like this. Let's head to the armory now and let's basically see what everything looks like. Alright, so we are in the armory now and we can see the world generation. It does feel a little bit darker as we come in here. So stone being quite dark. And I've just realized as well, we didn't really look at stone. So we can have a little look up here too. Go up here. So what have we got here? So we've got stone in general with variations here. So you got some pale pebbles inside the stone. You got some darker pebbles inside the stone. You got no pebbles. We've got, what are you? Granite, again looking a bit oaky, a bit planky even, sorry, which would be another nitpick. We're seeing this kind of layout design for a lot of blocks at the moment, whether it be planks or tough bricks. We'll see a lot of this stuff as well. Again here, I mean, this one's a bit different. You've got bigger bricks in there, so I wouldn't label it the same, but it definitely feels a bit samey in areas. Let's get down here now. So we've got the cherry blossoms. Very bright cherry blossom leaves. Love that. I do like the logs as well. The logs look really nice with the bark. That's cool. And we can see the leaves falling down. Now this is supposed to be stripped. I would say I don't like that. I like how smooth stripped looks in general. That looks a little bit too similar to the actual log. I see they've kind of gone for, it's like a variant of a log maybe, but no, you need to, it's meant to be stripped. You need to strip. Got the oak trees over here, same kind of design elements with stripped. Again, it doesn't feel stripped enough. I feel like if you strip, maybe I don't know trees enough, right? If you strip the bark off a tree, does it still keep like that, or does it go smoother like you would see in Minecraft? I prefer it how you see it in vanilla Minecraft. Other than that though, the logs themselves do look good. The leaves, I've just realized the leaves are animated as well. I hadn't noticed that. Yeah, the leaves have got a little animation. There's a bit jankiness to it, a little bit stuttery maybe. Okay, some people are going to say I'm nitpicking here. I'm just pointing it out, right? You guys make your own assumptions and your own decisions and your own opinions. I just want to show you guys what's in here. They haven't updated the pale garden tree yet. You've got the dark oak with the vines. The leaves still animated here too. Mangrove. That's weird. Stripped mangrove logs are way more solid than mangrove roots. Am I doing something wrong there? Is that weird? Hang on. Excuse me. Do you mind if I just pop through here for a second? What are you? Mangrove log. Hang on. I've just realized we don't have any mangrove logs in design, so we can have a little look there too. So we've got the mangrove roots, the mangrove logs, and the mangrove strip logs. That tree just gives a lot, doesn't it? Okay. Next up, we got the doors. The doors look very sleek. Very nice. I like the little dressing that you get on the door. Yeah. The little curtain. Very nice. They look all high quality, man. HD for sure. Beds and trapdoors and carpets. Color just holds really well as well. Ores and the precious blocks. Still very nice. And then, okay, this is what I wanted to see. So we've got glass. So each glass color seems to have its, or not each, but every few glass colors seems to have its own designs in terms of the frame. I'm not a big fan of that, because what if I wanted this design but I wanted it in pink, for instance? I feel like I'm stuck to use certain colors to get certain designs. Could be a nitpick. Maybe people don't care about that. I do. Got the panes here as well, and then we can have a little look at the blocks. I keep saying little look. Let's have a long look, shall we? A big look at the blocks. You know what? There's not a ton of blur in it. It's not terrible at all. They look very nice, in fact. Not terrible doesn't do it justice. They look very, very nice. I really like that. That's cool. Again, though, this kind of pattern here seems to be repeated a lot. Elements of copy and paste. We have to call that out, but it does look nice. Corals here as well. Sand, red sand looking a bit more fleshy than red, to be honest. Okay, I'd probably tone in the red a little bit. Bring it up a bit more. We've got the bricks. Andesite. That's not bricks. I'm wrong. That's granite. See, I got that confused. That's granite and polished granite. I think diorite and andesite there. There's the bricks. Okay, bricks look nice. They look very modern. Nether bricks. Again, that same pattern repeated. And it's not even like slightly changed. It's very much repeated on a lot of blocks. That's going to knock it down some marks, in my opinion. Quartz. Purple prismarine, nether. Oh, that looks nice though. Blackstone, Blackstone looking kind of gemmy. I like that. Polished blackstone slabs look good too. Got the copper here. Slate. Yep, deep slate around here. More and more. What are you? Mud. Okay, mud bricks. And then we've got obviously the tuff here too. And then we've got the workstations. The composters and furnaces and chests. I like these. These look nice. Like, because what's this? So this is a cartography table, right? Yeah. But it's actually a TV with a map on it. This is a crafting table which has drawers in. Really loving the modern elements here. You've got the beacon, which doesn't have a thing sitting over it. Cool. I like it. I do like these. They do look very modern. They fit the theme very, very well. And then you've got a cactus here too. Awesome. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. Love that. A burger. Fast burger. Why not? Okay. Let's pop down here. So we've got the armor stands. Looking a bit pale oakish. And then you've got the weapons. So the weapons immediately have an element of blur and pixelization to them. The leather armor looking almost like a sleeveless top there. A tunic even. Alright, clean, basic, not bad. That's how they look with colour. So they've got the knee pads and whatever go faster stripe that is. Got the sword. So again, I'm seeing copy and paste on the weapons, which is disappointing. Mostly because in the description it says improved tools, weapons and items. If they're copy and paste, I don't think they're improved. The hoe looking like a rake though. I do like that. A very noisy chainmail. Minimum transparency. I'm not the biggest fan of this. A little bit too in your face. Got iron over here. Same again really. All the weapons looking the same, just the colours. The iron armors. So the armors look a bit basic. That's not necessarily bad though. We haven't had a copy and paste armor yet. So that's good. The colours are all holding really well. And here comes the copy and paste armors now. That's a disappointment. It's a disappointment for me. I genuinely don't know if people care or not. I do. It's something for me. It loses marks on that. And it just becomes like, oh, the colour's nice. And yeah, the colours are nice. Netherite looking very dark and doomish. Okay. The elytra, very smooth. Not bad, very smooth. I like the trident, that's cool. The shield, yeah, fine. Quite basic. That is a scary face. We'll see you in a minute. The mace, they've tried to make it look 3D. And from a certain angle, like there, it does look 3D. But why does the mace have to be so flat? Is that something that Minecraft puts in as a, like, a force? It has to be. Your bundles don't work, guys. You're not the first texture pack I've seen that. Your bundles do not work. They need to be rescaled. All right. So let's put this on. It's always a shame when bundles don't work. Like when things are just rescaled wrongly. I know that there's oversights. As a creator, I know you can make oversights from checks. So I won't hold it against you too much. But it is a shame. This is how it looks like when you're wearing the carved pumpkin. And there's the doomish face. Fair enough, all good. Nice, nice, nice. People ask to see that kind of stuff, so we show it. Put that on. Throw that over there. And then, oh, that's a nice bear. Hi, how you doing? And then in terms of the GUI, we've got hearts and we've got meat. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's throw that on. So, the blocks, there's elements of copy and paste. They're all clean. They're all HD. They're all really well made. But there is an absolute element of copy and paste, and it's very prominent when it comes to the weapons, and once you get to the iron armor and above, it's all copy and paste. So that's the disappointment, but they all look well made. There is effort in the designs that they've made. They just haven't made enough designs basically. So I'm still leaning towards positive. I'd say it's more of an 8 than a strong 8 now, but we still got a few sections left. So let's head back to the save world. Let's go to the Nether and let's see what's going on there. Right then, so into the Nether we go. We can see the loading screen for the Netherrack, the title and the dark mode generating world menu as well. Very nice. And let's pop through here, and we seem to do this a lot. We come out in one of my favorite biomes. Nice. Always good to have something to look at. That tree looks awesome. I really like the portal. I like the obsidian. I like the way the portal swirls. It's a shame it has to be 6 separate blocks, but that's just what Minecraft is, you know. That's how it has to be. I'm not going to hold that against a texture pack. That as one swirling design would have been awesome. But we take what we can get there. Not a complaint at all. In terms of the Nether fill, it still keeps that Minecraft Nethery fill. They haven't added anything crazy or changed anything massively. The red looks really good for this biome. Are we getting variations in here? What are you? Or Nether warp block, so that wouldn't be a variation. Doesn't look like a ton of variation popping up here. Right on, so Netherrack looks like it's more directional. Maybe it is a variant in it though, because I'm placing it in the same way and it's turning. I don't know, but it looks a bit directional. Go over here, we can see some magma, I believe. A magma, looking like magma bricks, but magma blocks. Very cool. Okay. Up here we've got some piglins. How you guys doing? Don't ruin it on the eyes. Please don't ruin it on the eyes. No, you're fine. Yeah, you're cool. Still a bit comic-y, but it works. This is what happens. You don't claim it to be realism, it works. Awesome. Very easy. It's so easy to make a texture pack in my opinion. That's a joke, by the way. I know it's not. We've got the zombified piglins here. Loving the detail. Any variations to you? Love the way the chest cavity as well. Again, no variation. Though there's some for the key mobs, but not for all. Which is the same. Magma blocks, magma cubes around here. I thought I saw one earlier. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, let's go and find a fortress. I'm sure we'll find some stuff when we go and find a fortress. Alright, so we are at the fortress now, and I did hear a ghast, but I don't know where it's gone. I have to try and find him. Yeah, ghast. We got the wither skeleton. Hey buddy, how you doing? Oh, I love the markings on you. Any variations to you? We didn't actually look at a skeleton, did we, in the mob section, I've just realised. That was very bad of me. Why didn't I do that? Let's get a skeleton and fix that. I think I was so taken aback by the variations and the iron golem that I forgot. So let's check up here. So we got variations of skeletons, at least 2. There's the third there as well, wearing different garb. So you got naked and 2 different garb ones. Okay. Doesn't seem like that's copied over to the wither skeleton though. Would have been awesome if they were wearing like a shroud or something. But there you go. Popping through here. There's a skeleton again. Not a ton going on here though, really. Looks kind of simplistic. Interesting. The big fortress though, wow. Alright, finally we had the ghast spawn in. Here we go. Alright, quite simple. Not much going on. Is there other ghasts? Hang on. How do you spawn? You have to put them on. Okay, yeah, we got variation on ghasts. Alright, I love that. Love that. This guy in his goth phase. Love it. They're a third. Spawning massive giant heads in front of me now. They are noisy, aren't they? Doesn't look like it, so maybe there is. Maybe there's a... Yeah, look, I think... Is there? I'm not a ton sure. I think there's only 2. It looks like there's only 2. A white and a black. Maybe a hint of a greyer one. That could be shadow, though. I'm not sure. And then the last thing that we're missing here before we spawn the weather is a blaze. Now, imagine having a nether fortress with no blaze. That would be crazy. There they are. Okay, so they're ashy. That's nice. They look nice. Can I see? Can you please pick? Thank you. And then we've got the yellow one as well. That's really nice. Loving the variation, man. I'm a big fan of the variation. That's super cool. Yeah, I like that. Alright, let's get the wither out here now. Alright, so the wither is generating and immediately being attacked. Nice explosion. I really like the blue. Oh wait, you can just wither spawn it. Why do I do that? I wanted to see if there was variations, but I don't think there is. Why would there be variation? I really like that blue. That blue, kind of sky blue with clouds, is really nice. But other than that, I mean, it's alright. There's no crazy creativity going on here. That's a scary face, though. I wouldn't want that coming at me. But yeah, I mean, it's alright. Not crazy. Not exactly reinventing the wheel. I do apologise for not showing the skeleton in the main mob section. This has been a weird video to record, to be honest. I'm all over the place. But hopefully you guys can forgive me. Let's head to the end and let's see what the Ender Dragon and Enderman look like. All right, so into the end we go, and we can immediately see end stone with its variation. It's got pebbles. Nice clean design. I like it, not too bad. Now a question does have to come up about where are the modern elements. Maybe I'm not looking at the right blocks for modern, I don't know. I'm not seeing a ton of modern shouting out, but I am still seeing a good texture pack. Let me know though, modern fans, let me know what you guys see and if it is modern enough for you guys. Enderman doesn't look like it's got any variations. It's quite simple, a few body markings and shadows. The void looks okay. And then you've got the Ender Dragon. Let's pop over here. No immediate change here. That's a shame. That looks kind of basic for an Ender Dragon, really. A bit disappointing this section, I have to be honest. The end stone looks good, but everything else just feels a little bit basic. Let's head to the ancient city and let's see what the Warden looks like. Alright, so we're in the ancient city now, and they've kept the vanilla color design, or the color range, or the color scale, whatever you want to call it, color elements to the sculk, but it does look nice. It looks midnight skyish. The animation's really good, really clean. It's rather pretty indeed, to be honest. Go through here, we're seeing again a lot of these bricky designs, repeated patterns that we've seen throughout the rest of the map. I have to say it's leveled out a little bit from my initial excitement, but yeah, I mean, it's nice. Very vanilla friendly here, very vanilla inspired. Let's get the Warden. All right, so the Warden should be about to spawn. There we go. I like the horns. I like the horns. Other than that though, very much vanilla inspired. Doing a check to see if there are any variations to it. Doesn't look like it again. So that's really loud. So the bosses don't seem to have any variation, which I completely agree with. They probably shouldn't have variation for the bosses, but it's very vanilla inspired. And so I started this texture pack review very negative to modern, then got turned to be very positive from what we saw. Loved what we were seeing with the variations and with just the high quality designs and all of the effort that was put in. And then I've kind of mellowed out a little bit as variation started to disappear for certain mobs, as copy and paste started to become a little bit more apparent, and then with the bosses just being very vanilla friendly, like almost too vanilla friendly. They didn't really put too much of a creative spin on them, and I think that all kind of levels up. It's going to be an 8 out of 10 for me, in all honesty. I feel like on another day I'd give it a 7, but I like it. I do like how sharp it is. I don't want to be negative towards it. I think this is one of the best modern texture packs that I've seen, and I openly admit that I don't really understand what modern texture packs are supposed to be. I know what modern build style is, and I believe modern build style can be done with any texture pack, depending on what you're using, because it's how you build and how you merge blocks together. And sometimes that's where I am with modern texture packs. It's like, it doesn't really matter what the texture looks like, it's how you use the blocks to make modern builds, which is why the thumbnail and stuff like that can be very deceptive, because they show you it with obviously a concrete or even a quartz covered building, lots of bright light, lots of glass, lots of white and modern shapes, which are build styles, not textures. But I digress. I like this as a texture pack. It's very clean, it's very good, and it's probably one of the best modern texture packs that I've seen. Comes with 2 different resolutions as well, which is cool. So I'm going to go for an 8. I'm going to be positive today. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. If you enjoyed this review, please do leave a like. Let me know what your score is out of 10. What do you think? How do you feel about it? How do you feel about modern in general as a texture theme? And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Apologies for bouncing around and being a bit messed up in certain areas. It's been a weird texture pack to review. Not the texture pack, but just the review in general has been weird. I'm going to stop waffling. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.